Hi, Michelle. How are you?
Hi, Tatiana. Nice to meet you, and I love your backdrop.
Thank you. I love the show. I love how you set up the first two episodes with your incredible directing style. It's so important when you are crafting a show that the first few episodes really set the tone and the world building. So, what was your goal with Shining Girls?
Well, there was a few things. Shining Girls is a mix of genres. So I pulled on things from All the President's Men to Seven, Zodiac, to Michael Mann's The Insider, which is a very voyeuristic show. I wanted the audience to experience what Kirby was experiencing. So there's the fear and the vulnerability to start with, and then over the course of the series, she becomes more confident as she discovers more about as she goes after the person who did this. But ultimately, we wanted to do something with that is genre bending. We are drawing out all these different things that is exciting and thrilling and mysterious, but that you really care deeply about these characters and you feel invested, and then ultimately you feel empowered by the story.
Absolutely. And Elisabeth Moss is amazing as Kirby. It really is such a grounding force for the series, especially as the growing sense of unreality creeps in over the course of the first few episodes. What was it like working with her and collaborating with her on making Kirby such a strong character?
Well, Lizzie is amazing. She is so versatile. She has such incredible nuance and something, and she is a powerful person in her own right, obviously. And she was also a director on the show too. So we worked very closely as director, actor, and director. And Lizzie and I talked a lot about the vulnerable state that Kirby's in at the beginning. She wants to leave town. She just wants to get away from all this. And then she has the opportunity to actually change course and to actually go after, potentially discover who it was that attacked her and get control of her life back. And so she has to go from this incredibly vulnerable character to an incredibly powerful and confident character. And a talented actress like Lizzie just does it in such a mind-blowing way. It's pure joy working with her.
I'm sure it is. One thing I found really interesting is, time is obviously so important in the story. And 30 years ago actually is so much further away than I thought it was when I started watching. What is it like setting that time and then knowing, that there will be others?
Well, it's always challenging when you're doing a period piece. We're in Chicago shooting in 2021, and we have to make it look like 1992. So everybody's not walking around with cell phones. Cars are different, clothes are different, everything's different. Any LED signs anywhere have to be covered up. I mean, it's a different world. And you think it's not that different, but 30 years ago, there's been a lot of changes. So there's those visual challenges, and then just stylistically and how we approach it. We were fortunate enough to shoot in real locations like the tunnels underneath the city where the floods actually happened. So we shot in real parts of Chicago, which are very representative of that time period. But we had our challenges of the period piece. And then the other time frames, we played around with obviously wardrobe and set design, but also the graininess of the film. So the further we went back, the graininess, I should say, that the film look that we brought to it. So we played with that as we went back further and further in time.
Well, it is a very fascinating story, and you did an amazing job setting up the beginning.
Thank you.
So thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Tatiana.